Welcome to the Top 10. In today's video we're counting down 10 most undefeated streak in boxing history. Number 10. Chris John, 4803. John did beat Juan Manuel Marquez in 2006, but other than that, there are no names at all on his record, and he eventually retired against unheralded South African Simply Mayweather in 2013 to relinquish his title and unbeaten run. Number 9. Larry Holmes, 48-0. The Easton assassin fought on far too long and lost some big fights, which might be why it is easy to forget how incredible his record was before he suffered his first defeat in 1985. Holmes went unbeaten from March 1973 until losing to light heavyweight champion Michael Spinks in September '85 in Ring Magazine's Upset of the Year. Number 8. Rocky Marciano, 49-0. The level of opposition was not always the best for Rocky, but he does have the likes of Joe Louis, Jersey Joe Walcott, Ezzard Charles and Archie Moore on his record, so he was keeping some pretty good company before he retired in 1955.
Good right hand by Rocky Marciano. Marciano's eye and nose are badly cut, but his mean, hard punches are definitely weakening the challenger. Down he goes!
Marciano had 39 professional fights and 39 victories. 32 of those victories were by knockouts. Here against a rugged, game Lisa.
Cut back here just a little bit against the ropes. Oh, a terrific right hand! He's one punch home. Back against the ropes goes Lewis. A left and a right, and down he goes, and trouble.
Marciano lands one of his patented blockbusters. Lastarza's hurt. Lastarza goes sailing through the rope. Comes in with another jackhammer right. He's almost completely helpless. The referee jumps in and stops.
Well, Charles may be hurt. Marciano going after Ezzard Charles. And Charles goes...
Number 7. Floyd Mayweather Jr. 50-0. The self-titled TBE, the best ever, has earned more money than anyone else on this list by some considerable margin. Certainly not the most popular, but undoubtedly the best boxer of his generation. Number 6. Ricardo Lopez 51-01. Criminally underrated as he was a star of the smallest weight classes, Lopez was one of the greatest fighters on the planet throughout the 1990s, and yet many outside of hardcore boxing fans will never have heard of him. El Finito reigned supreme as minimum weight world champion for 8 years from 1990 to 1998. Number 5. Jimmy Berry 59-0-10. The Little Tiger made his way back in 1891, so records are not the most reliable, but it appears that Berry went for 60 fights without losing a single one and also claimed world titles at 100 pounds and bantamweight. Standing 5'2" from Chicago, Berry knocked out his first 11 opponents, all of whom were making their debuts. Number 4. Willie Pep 62-0. Willie Pep was a very busy man. Less than a year after making his pro debut in July 1940, he had amassed a record of 24-0 and he didn't slow down from there. By March 1943, Will the Wisp had stacked up 62 wins without so much as a draw against his name. His output was incredible as he traveled the states racking up wins. Number 3. Packy McFarland 70-05. Incredibly, McFarland's 70-05 record is how his career finished, and yet he never got a shot at a world title in his 11-year professional career. The Chicago native was devastating at lightweight and welterweight from 1904 until his final fight in 1915, but never got the shot he deserved.
McFarland in black trunks charging in together. Both of these men have excellent left jabs. Each was putting on. Tired undefeated after 102 fights, but with the between two of the greatest welterweights of all time.
Number 2. Julio Cesar Chavez, 89-01. The greatest Mexican fighter of all time, and for many years in the late 1980s and early 90s the greatest fighter on the planet, Julio Cesar Chavez was a force of nature from super featherweight up to super lightweight. By 1993 Chavez was 87-0, a world champion at 3 weight divisions and the undisputed pound-for-pound king. Number 1. Jimmy Wilde, 93-01. The Welshman made his debut on New Year's Day 1911, knocking out Ed Roberts in 3 rounds, and this was to be the start of a truly incredible career. Wilde would fight 28 times in 1911, finishing the year with a record of 27-01. By the end of 1914 he had recorded the longest unbeaten record in boxing history of 93-01. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.